He wasn't too fond of it, but I really like it. And if you look at the far left, the girl with the purple hair, you can see that's prototype Crimson Viper back there. Check her out. Capcom totally stole from Data East, confirmed. Yeah. Welcome to Throw Hands Thursdays. Tonight we're going to play a bad game classic. It was not even a bad game, it's what we would call in the fighting game community as poverty, as in a not very well-known game. But this one's... it's like the best known unknown. This is Karnov's Revenge, aka Fighter's History Dynamite. I really like this game, despite the fact I was kind of like just corny and clearly a blatant Street Fighter ripoff this game is, but it's still really fun. Let's look at the how to play real quick. This game is, I wouldn't say one of the earliest Street Fighter 2 ripoffs, because it's not like, because this came out in 95, so this is about 3 or 4 years later. But this game was so notorious that Capcom actually did file a lawsuit against Data East due to how similar this game was to Street Fighter 2. So there's that. You got, you know, not Ken. You got not Chun-Li. This is Ryoko she's based on a judo champion in Japan in the 90s. This is Matlock, he's Guile. That's not Sagat / Adon. That's not Lee. Well, he's just Bruce Lee. These two are the most unique. I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna pick a character. Ray is the protagonist, which I didn't know, because for the longest time I swore that... ouch. I swore up and down that Mitsuguchi, who's basically the Ryu of this game, I thought he was the protagonist, but apparently Ray is. Weird. Old young me. Whose design I actually really like. Yeah! I love how blatantly American Ray is. He's got the tight the 80s jeans. He's got the tank top, you know, the wife beater with the lightning bolt on it, like Skeeter Valentine. I've heard the Fighter History 1 voices, like, they're, like, Ray's is, like, drastically different. Like he actually sounds like he's speaking English, like legitimate English, not English. But it's been so long since I played that. I love this stage. Get on the skateboard. You got the couple on the bench just watching this street fight. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Alright! I unfortunately didn't get a good shot of the two brothers on the far left, you know, like shooting dice or whatever they were doing, but the USA stage is one of my favorite stages in this game. Now Lee can be a problem, because my homie plays Lee, and I know he can kill you in like 4 hits. But then again, almost everybody in the game has the potential to do that, so... Zazi's really cool. I liked him too. He was my 3rd character. Cause I only played 3. I played Ray. I played Ray. I played Sam Chai, and I played Zazi. How did I find out about this game? I think, like, back in the 90s, during the Blockbuster era, like, my brothers and I would rent a lot of fighting games, regardless of quality. If it was a fighting game, we were gonna rent it. And so, I know the original Fighter's History got a SNES port, and that's how I found out about this game in the first place. And I think I played this one specifically in a bowling alley, I believe. So our local bowling alley always had arcade games in it, and this was one of them. Yeah, that's usually how people find out about, like, a lot of these lesser known Neo Geo games. They either actually had an arcade to play it in, or they played it at a bowling alley, or a laundromat, or a 7-Eleven, or a Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I remember, I think it wasn't Mortal Kombat 2, but I remember there being some fighting game that shouldn't have been in Chuck E. Cheese, but it totally was. I think it was like Bloodstorm was at a Chuck E. Cheese I saw once, and then, like, had no business being there. Yeah, I think 2009 was the time I started revisiting a lot of these old weirder fighting games when I actually understood how fighting games worked. And me and my buddy, he and I play have a segment on my YouTube channel called Battle Archives, and we play a lot of we played a lot of these games, and we played Karnov's Revenge like 2 years ago. He wasn't too fond of it, but I really like it. And if you look at the far left, the girl with the purple hair, you can see that's prototype Crimson Viper back there. Check her out. Capcom totally stole from Data East, confirmed. I hate Jean. He's got a Sonic Boom, a Flash Kick, and 100 hands. Like, it's ridiculous. Shit. Ah. World Heroes is awesome. I love World Heroes. Specifically, I like 2, and I like 2 and Perfect. I like what they tried to do in World Heroes 2 Jet, where they tried to have like a 3v3. Well, not really a 3v3. It was kind of like a 1v3 type of thing. I thought that was cool at first. The more I played it, I was like, yeah, nah. Shit! Do you want to do that? I do. Sprite makes you you're a man of refined tastes. Should I mean that? Captain Kid is the best pirate character in a fighting game ever. Does anyone else think that Jean, like, as far as his appearance is concerned, does anyone think he's based off of Ric Flair? One of my buddies and I think that he's based off of Ric Flair. I don't know if there's a confirmation of that anywhere, but that's what I believe, at least. It's the hair and the knee pads, to me. Can you believe that Mitsuguchi is supposed to be like a teenager, you know, he looks like he's 30? Right? And you can't really hear it, but his projectile, I never knew what he was saying. His Tiger Bazooka, but it's like... That sounds like nothing. Like... Like, when I was younger, I had no idea what he was saying. Yeah, that's a horrifying sounding scream. He's in pain. I kind of like Matlock. As far as like design. Because you didn't get a lot of punk rock fighting game characters at the time. So I thought it was unique at least. Shit. DDT. Oh crap. That mist in the background coming out of that pipe makes me real nervous. I wouldn't be there if that pipe burst. Stupid grab. This Ryoko is literally based off the same character that the World Heroes Ryoko is based off of. I don't remember her name, but like when this goes up on YouTube, I'll like actually do the research. But I like this stage though. I hate her though. My buddy plays her too. She's just like. She's like a super grappler. She can like combo into command grabs. It's kind of ridiculous. Shit, I don't know why I did that.
Ray loses. Round 2, fight. Dynamite.
Like if they put her in Street Fighter V, she'd run the whole game. That's dumb. Ah, should just zoned her out.
Ray loses.
I'm gonna switch to my boy real quick. My other boy.
Round 1, fight.
I guess I should probably explain that for people who don't know, like that. This game's forms of dizzies is that each character has like a weak spot. And when you expose the weak spot, an article of clothing will fly off of them and then they're dizzy. For Ryoko, her weak spot is this headband on her head. Oh, getting opened up. This is not Zangief. Mastorius, or as my homeboy called him, Notorious, because he didn't really read the name, so he just called him that. So I called him Notorious for the longest time, despite the fact that's not his name, clearly. He's another grappler with crazy damage output, and he's about to kill me. 'Cause buff Jesus. Yep, that's accurate. Oh shit. That move is so unsafe on block. Not doing that anymore.
Sunshine loses.
Back to Ray.
Round one, fight.
Oops. I did not know he had a moonsault. Never seen that before. Am I dead? Yep. Okay.
Ray loses.
I like how they don't bother saying that you win, or like, rather the opponent wins, they say you lose. You don't have to tell me that. Oh no.
Ray loses.
He had to call me boy though. Didn't appreciate that too much.
Round one, fight.
Get away. The short hops though.
Ray loses. Round two, fight.
Oh no. I deserve that. Hmm.
Ray loses. Ray victorious. Versus
Notorious.
round one. Fight.
It's so stupid.
Ray loses. Round two. Fight.
Did not want to do that.
Ray wins.
Knocked off his fur.
Final round. Fight.
That range is incredible. Playing extra lame now. Yeah, he still grabs me. Get away. Plays extra whack. Had to play all the way lame. Called him Brutus.